First time on site here. This is going to be a 40 by 72, what we're going to call residential accessory building. So it's not geared toward agricultural, commercial. It's strictly just, it's going to be a great building. I think there's going to be a future basketball court, kitchen. Family loves to entertain. They like to be with family. So for the most part, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be their place. It's going to have a big wraparound porch. It's going to have a vaulted ceiling. One big door in the front, I do believe a 14 by 12, and then a smaller 9 by 8, lawnmowers, truck, whatever. But for the most part, this thing's going to be used for family time, and those are the best buildings because you know that you're really making something special. Truck drivers here, let's get them unloaded. We just got done laying out this residential accessory building. It's a 40 by 72. There is a 48-foot porch down the side, and it wraps around with a, 48, and then it comes across 18 feet. So this is going to be a pretty fun building. There's a nice vaulted ceiling in it, 16-foot side walls. They're going to put a basketball hoop in the middle. It's going to be kind of like their family, family get-together spot. They're going to be able to congregate, have a little kitchen, upstairs loft. So I'm pretty excited. This is going to be a really nice one. We get to do some cool colors. It's going to be a black accessory color, so all the trims, the wainscots are going to be black, and then it's going to be like a dark gray, not charcoal. We've done charcoal before, but we've never done this. This is a zinc gray. That's what they call it. I think it's going to have a really cool look to it, and the porch will obviously be cedar post, 8-foot deep porch. It's actually going to gable out. Instead of being a wraparound hip, there's going to be a wraparound gable. So stay tuned on that. I love this style. And let's see what other details we got. Obviously, whenever we're doing a winter build, there's a little bit more struggle. We got a little bit, weather to deal with. So we've got snow on the site. I'm anxious to put the auger into the ground, see how much frost is in there, and see how much pain it is to get 4 feet down or deeper below the frost line. But I'm always pretty optimistic. I think it'll go pretty well, and we'll be digging holes here maybe this afternoon. It's really windy right now, and that might affect our string lines to where we say not worth it. But we just gotta get the customer's approval on all the layout. it will just lock tight, and then it becomes like trying to drill through concrete. So usually, like right now, I got pressure on the auger, it's chewing through the gravel, the frozen gravel. It's at the bottom of the pad, so there's about, I'd say, 10 to 12 inches of gravel on this base, or on this pad. And what we got is the first 6 inches are pretty easy. That's it's almost like it's dry. But once we get down to that bottom 6 inches, it's like a bathtub. The outside dirt that's holding the pad in has got us, it's holding all that water and moisture in, so it's turned into basically like a frozen pond underneath, and all that gravel is locked in there real tight. So once we bust through that, usually it'll chew right through the dirt, the virgin ground underneath, and already I can feel it. We're dropping, we're going through it, and that's it. You can probably even feel the smoothness, the difference in the motor engine, or the motor running, the auger. Everything just runs a lot smoother as soon as you get through that frozen ground. It really is going to be cool. Where the heck is Greg? Greg! Hey, whoa, Greg! Hey, Greg! 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 Hey, buddy, can you drink? I thought you were coming back over.